So I'm just about done detailing this 32-year-old truck. Made a massive difference, except the windshield wiper arms. Very common for the paint to be flaking off on these things. And, you know, they look terrible. So I'm going to show you the detailer's trick for how we paint these quickly and easily and make them look really good. First off, take them off the truck. Now, every car is different, of course, but this is a common way. See this little tab right here? Let me see if I can zoom in on that. That guy right there. We got to lift that up and then pull this out, and I'll show you how. This isn't the real point of the video. The point is the painting, but since this is so common, see that tab? So you lift the arm up first. Do it where you can see it. Then lift that tab up. See, like that? Get a little screwdriver or pick. And then the arm will stay like this. Now you can release the arm. Okay? Sometimes it takes a while. That came off pretty easy. Okay? Again, not super the point here. The point is now the arm's off and I can paint it. Now this one, let me set the camera up so I'm not holding it here. Okay, so here we need to paint this. The wiper itself is in good shape, and so I'm going to take it off just so we're not, you know, that's new. We don't need to paint that. We're just painting this. Okay, so to do that, first is to prep it first. You know, you're going to paint. So what I do, I use Optimum's paint prep. Just missed some on. Use your Costco microfiber towel. And just wipe it clean. Okay. That's it. And then paint. Now, best practices for painting, obviously, you know, that's again not the point of the video, but put it where you're not going to overspray onto the vehicle or whatever. Take your paint. Now, here's the deal with the paint: satin or matte. Okay, that's the key to making this look good. If you use gloss, it will look terrible. Okay, flat will look so-so, but satin or matte is the key. And then since I'm wearing gloves, I like doing it this way. I can just hang on to it because I don't care if I overspray onto my fingers. And then here's the other key: mist it lightly. Just barely put a little bit of paint on there. You're going to do a couple coats. Okay, so see how you can still see right through it? You can still see the metal. That's okay. That's okay. Don't sit here and blast it because you'll get too much, it'll bubble up, and it'll look like crap. Okay, and this paint dries pretty quickly. So you let it hang like this, and then, you know, see how far away my tip is here? Just give it ever so slight coats like this. See the beauty of using gloves? I can just hit it right there. And then I'll let this dry for a little bit. And then I'll hit it again. There's some here, but that's on the inside. I could hit it about like that. See, I'm way back here. A little bit more right there. See how you can still kind of see it right there. But again, don't get too aggressive. Let it build up on there. There we go. Well, a little more right there. Okay. No, there's a little more area right here, but I'll let this dry a little bit first. So there's a little bit of shine on that. That'll go away. There's a little spot there. That's okay. Don't get impatient. That is the key. I'll go get the other one while this is drying. After you use the paint prep, make sure it's dry before you paint it. It dries pretty quickly, and it's a pretty hot day in here, so I'm not worried about it. But if it's a cold day, you may spray it, wipe it, and let it sit for a little bit first. All right. I'm going to hit this again. There we go. Okay. And then, yeah, see, that one's kind of nasty. That will probably take a few coats to get this, but that's okay. Okay, let that sit. See our other one? Nope, there's a little spot here. So see, you're not getting in a rush and trying to just blast a bunch of paint on it and get it all done in one shot. Okay, I'm happy with that. Clean your tip, spray it upside down. That way you won't clog your tip. And I should mention, I'm using Krylon. It works okay. I've had better luck with Rust-Oleum. It's just I didn't have any here, so I would probably recommend Rust-Oleum for this job. I'll put a link in the description, but this will work. Just Rust-Oleum's better if you're buying new. Okay, let's put them on. Now that looks better. Look at that. Customer's going to love it. Now here's the thing about customers that's interesting, is this customer will probably not specifically notice this. You know, when he sees this, he's going to see the transformation on the whole vehicle and go, oh my gosh, I've never seen it this way in 20 years. But they may not know. He'll just say, man, the truck is shiny and it's clean. Wow, you did great. It probably won't come in and go, oh my gosh, you painted these and they look like new. But that's being a detailer, knowing the little things. I may point it out to him later, but that's just part of being a detailer.